Real Madrid may have its star back much earlier than anyone imagined. Meanwhile, over in the French national team, a single phrase from a star completely changed the atmosphere behind the scenes at Valdebebas. Two events that could directly affect the squad and the future of our team. Before we continue, if you love Real Madrid like I do, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and drop a like to support. Here you get daily content about the biggest club in the world. Jude Bellingham could return earlier than expected. Yes, fan, you didn't hear that wrong. According to journalist Mario Cortegana from the prestigious The Athletic, our number 5, the engine of the merengue midfield, is surprising even the doctors with the speed of his recovery after shoulder surgery. And look at this. The initial forecast was mid-October, but now the club's insiders are already working with the real possibility of having Bellingham back by the end of September. This changes everything. We're not talking about just any player. We're talking about one of Real Madrid's pillars, a guy who was decisive in practically every game last season, who came in and wore the shirt as if he had been born in Chamartín. Even injured, he didn't stop for a second. While many players disconnect to focus only on rehab, Bellingham did the opposite. He kept taking part in the team's daily routine, watched training sessions, talked with the coaching staff, stayed fully focused. He's obsessed with coming back. And the good news is, he has already started working with the ball, and soon will move on to group training. If the shoulder responds well, and everything indicates it will, his return to the pitch will happen much sooner than expected, and without taking any unnecessary risks. Because that's the point. The club has already made it clear, with the approval of Xabi Alonso and the medical department, that the plan is zero risk. No skipping steps, no rushing because of outside pressure. He'll only return when he's 100%, but it looks like that time is coming faster than we thought. And think about it, fan. Coming back hungry, rested, and in shape right when Real Madrid is about to face decisive matches could be the spark the team needs to really explode this season. Remember, he's been out for almost 2 months. It's been surgery, physiotherapy, muscle strengthening, physical reconditioning, and even so, the guy's eyes are burning with the desire to step on the pitch again. And you know what's most impressive? According to close sources, Bellingham never had a moment of doubt. He's motivated, he misses playing, and above all, he wants to help his teammates now that the season is really heating up. To me, this shows the essence of the player. He's not just a star with the ball at his feet, he's a star of personality and commitment. And if he really does return at the end of September with rhythm and desire, forget any midfield crisis. Valverde, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, all of them playing well. But with Bellingham on the pitch, Real Madrid goes up a level. Now I want to know from you, true Madridista, if Bellingham says he's 100%, would you put him straight in the lineup? Or would you rather hold him back for 1 or 2 more matches? Comment down below, because this debate is going to heat up. You won't believe what happened during the last French national team training session. Kylian Mbappe, who has already taken control of the Real Madrid locker room, dropped a phrase that left everyone on high alert. During a chat with his teammates, he turned to Michael Olise from Bayern Munich and said, "You have to come to Madrid." Can he even say that? According to Fichajes, this happened in a lighthearted way, like a joke between friends. But of course, at Valdebebas, no one let it slip by. The coaching staff and the board are paying close attention to these signs. And let's be honest here, Olise is one of the most talented young players in Europe. The guy is playing incredibly well at Bayern. He's got speed, dribbling, and plays exactly in the position that is currently the most unstable in the squad, the right side of the attack. The problem? Real Madrid's attack is already packed. Just this season, Franco Mastantuono arrived, Endrick is coming back from injury, and there's also Gonzalo Garcia, who shined in the Club World Cup. Even so, Mbappe has already shown who's in charge. He knows the kind of talent that can make a difference, and he's throwing the bait. For now, the club shouldn't go all out for Olise. But if the Frenchman keeps flying and standing out even more in the Bundesliga, Bayern better keep their eyes open. Mbappe has already started working behind the scenes, and if he starts asking, "my friend," the board will listen. Dean Huijsen, remember that name. This kid, just 20 years old, who joined Real Madrid not long ago, is showing a maturity that simply isn't normal for his age. And in the last match for the Spanish national team, in the 6-0 thrashing of Turkey, he didn't just take part. He dominated, he controlled, he ran the game. It was a show of defending, positioning, tactical awareness, composure, and, above all, leadership presence on the pitch. The kid looked like a Champions League veteran out there, calm, confident, making it all look easy. The numbers don't lie. 65 accurate passes, with 13 of them breaking lines and reaching the final third, helping Spain build their attacks all the way from the back. He had 94 touches on the ball, more than any other player in the match, meaning he didn't shy away from responsibility. He called the game to himself. And check this out. He won every single duel. Yes, you read that right, 100% success rate in challenges. On top of that, he added 9 clearances, 4 blocks, 4 recoveries, and 2 crucial interceptions that stopped dangerous attacks. It's unreal. And the most impressive part is that he did all of this with ridiculous calmness. You look at Huijsen, and it feels like he's got a decade of professional football under his belt. He doesn't panic, doesn't dive recklessly into tackles, doesn't play like a youngster, he plays like an experienced center back. And that performance did not go unnoticed. Xabi Alonso, who is always paying attention to tactical details, is already starting to seriously wonder, could this kid already be a guaranteed starter? Because, let's be honest, with Real Madrid now entering a tough stretch of games, with Champions League, La Liga, Copa, and other important commitments, having a center back with that composure, with that ability to play out from the back, is a luxury. Huijsen could be the turning point of our defense. He can build from the back with quality, fits well alongside more physical defenders, and has a profile that reminds of legends like Varane and Sergio Ramos at the beginning of their careers. He's the type of player who seems tailor-made to play at the Bernabeu. The Spanish press has already started calling him El Jefe Silencioso, the silent boss, because even without shouting, even without showing off, he commands respect. And the Real Madrid fans, who are no fools, are already starting to realize they have a raw gem in their hands. Of course, he still has room to grow. He'll need to face stronger opponents, gain experience in Clásicos, in away games, in matches that demand nerves of steel. But if he keeps playing at this level, it will be practically impossible to take him out of the starting lineup. Huijsen is ready. And if the club knows how to polish him carefully, as they've done with other youngsters of this generation, we might be witnessing the birth of the next pillar of Real Madrid's defense for the next 10 years. And to wrap it up, if you enjoyed this video, if you love Real Madrid and want to stay on top of everything that happens behind the scenes at the biggest club on the planet, go ahead and subscribe now. Here the talk is straight, emotional, and with the truth of the fan who lives real. See you next time. Hala Madrid!